So this is a incredible MoNA space. As you can tell, we're right in the browser. Now this loads, we just cut our load time in half. So in seconds, you can be ported from any browser right into the metaverse. And as you can tell, this is a customizable virtual world, and the scale is kind of insane on this. Now, this was created by an architect from Italy named Barticus, and he came in and built the world kind of from scratch on what he wanted. Now, in these worlds, you have avatars, right? You can have fully customizable avatars. This is me. I have a mustache in the metaverse because I can't grow one in real life, but this can be changed. You can put other things on your body, your virtual avatar. And this is really easy to hang out as well. So you can click a link, and now this can be shared to anyone else. And you can have a social experience right through the browser that's private, or we could share it online. And it could become a public experience. And this can have hundreds of visitors at the same time, fully audio chat, etc. And now walking around this space a little bit, you'll see just the quality level is absolutely insane. And this is completely custom. You're looking at glass and flooring and rising elevator portals. It's really cool. You can see some furniture here as well. But over here, this is a photogrammetry scan, and I'll zoom in here. This is the artist's grandfather's workbench, and he did a photogrammetry 3D scan of that workbench and put it into MoNA. And this is in like really difficult to do, and it works, as you can tell, just super seamlessly. In terms of connectivity, I believe we have a portal attached here. I'd love to continue exploring the space. You can see a bunch of stuff all over the walls that you can kind of link out to OpenSea or other links. Each of these canvases could be products or things that you can click to a storefront, fully clickable. And you can see right here, as I zoomed in here, a pop-up came up to transfer and go to another world. So if I just click that, see if my cursor is in the right place, I start to enter into a new layer of the metaverse. And so this is more of a gallery space by a creator named Owen. And this is still a multiplayer experience. And so we were just transported to this rock area. And this is really cool. Again, photogrammetry. So you can look at the textures, and this looks real because it is real. This creator went into his hometown in Ireland and scanned his favorite places at his hometown and was able to drop this in and then add in some of his artwork. And these are his NFTs, some of his works as well. And you can see how big this is and how well this is running and how quickly it's running through the browser. Now this space, he did another space that's incredible. In less than 24 hours, he came in and built this. Again, they know how to create. The creators know how to create. We make this process super easy to get it onto the blockchain and build this custom metaverse world. While this was built from scratch, he came in and laid in all of these artworks but something like this could be turned into a template, right? Others can come in and purchase an environment and then build on top of that, put their own things inside of it and create their own experiences and things on top of something like this. And it's just really incredible. And you can see even these are geolocated spots, so you can travel there in the real world. There's a lot of cool things going on. And at MoNA, these are just a few. Our metaverse is expanding, right? And so we have tons of different look and feel of these worlds, all accessible right through the browser. And that's aesthetically, creators want to create, brands want to come in and build the way they want to build their, you had mentioned brand guidelines. They want to stick to what they think looks good. And this MoNA allows that to create what you want to create in the style in which you want to create it as. And you can see there's a huge variety for people all over the world being able to come in and create from scratch. It's really cool. This was actually a kind of a futuristic architectural space by a great architect named Pierre. And this is as you can see, just this weird mirror port right there. Again, it's my avatar with the mustache here. And this is just a beautifully designed hangout space that could be swapped with objects. Think if you were a brand, you could drop a virtual piece of clothing, a shoe, even really anything can be dropped in if it's a 3D asset and experienced together in a social hangout. And these worlds are really great. And those portals that I showed earlier, again, those are going to be, you can enter into other layers of Metaverse, Decentraland, Sandbox, etc. For now, they're working across MoNA. You can link to other worlds. And that process of taking the build into another world, whether it's Decentraland or Sandbox, again, our builders have built across all of them. And so it's really, it's doable right now. It's not automated, but that's an industry-wide challenge as everyone tries to carve out their little fiefdom. We aim to build with everyone and work with everyone. We think is the right approach, not only for the visitors who want to go where they want to go, but brands who want to enter in and have a presence everywhere. You can see there are builds in both Somnium space by this creator in CryptoVoxels as well, and in Matterport. And I believe without testing this, should take us right into CryptoVoxel, and it does. And so you're able to click out and go into another world. It's going to access my MetaMask. Let's see if I can skip that. So I know I'm screen sharing here, but as it loads up CryptoVoxels, now we're not in MoNA anymore. We are somewhere else. And this is how we see it coming together and working. Is you can go where you want to go. And we hope that our aesthetic quality, as you can tell between the two, is pretty significant. And so we kind of enable builders to build what they want and experiences on how they want their audience or their following to come in and experience it, whether that's in MoNA or elsewhere. We want to enable linking elsewhere, et cetera. But with MoNA, the quality is really what we're going for: high experiences, high brand experiences, and going for the highest quality available to the most amount of people directly through the browser. 3D art, traditionally, it's really difficult to display in a beautiful way. Our founding team, Justin, our CEO, he's a 3D artist previously at Magic Leap and DreamWorks. And making it a 3D NFT was difficult. Displaying that was even harder to come across the beauty of that creation. While you can see on a 2D screen, it wasn't coming across. And so we started by building really great environments to showcase individual objects. And again, they turned into entire world. And so certainly we are going for interoperability and just the highest quality experience for creators and brands out there.
Curious to understand the reality of what are those conversations you're having with brands? Where are their heads at? What does the adoption curve look like for brands? Tell us a little bit about that.
Great questions. We have tons of brands coming to us and saying, we are trying to figure out what to do in the metaverse, right?